it's just been amazing. It's been such a gift to us and such a gift to our children to be able to have this kind of experience that is so much fun, number one, but such a life skill more than anything else. And right now they don't even realize it. But just amazing skills are being taught through the use of BuildToExpress.
LEGO Education BuildToExpress is a groundbreaking process that combines a facilitative teaching method with hands-on manipulatives. The technique, useful for all curriculum areas, encourages students to move beyond mechanical learning by combining model building with open-ended, non-judgmental questions. Learners perform building tasks related to a subject area and then use reflective language to explain what they have built and how it applies to the topic at hand. This process of building, combined with dialogue and reflection, enables students to develop a deeper understanding of what they are learning.
You know, it's a process of learning, by creating, then they're able to express themselves, and they're actually able to socialize with one another, and they're building social skills. They're also using problem solving, and they're using critical thinking skills.
We use it to basically express and show what we're learning. It's another way to show how you think.
I love to use it, and I think it's really fun because through Legos you can express your feelings, and like we have this rule, if you call it an elephant, it's an elephant. So you could just put down a simple brick and you could say, well, that's an elephant. And it's a way that we use our imagination in so many different kinds of ways. And I think that's really important, and I know that tons of the children in our class think that's really cool.
Many of the teachers using the program report that the Lego bricks act as a natural motivator for students that enhance engagement and allow creativity to soar. Though the bricks are an important component of BuildToExpress, all educators agree that effective facilitation is the heart of the process. Good facilitators ask questions in a way that open the minds of their young students. This can make the difference between bored or inspired and passive or active learners. This is why BuildToExpress is offered as a professional development program.
The actual training from LEGO was so important because it really flipped the role of teachers, and there was this paradigm shift where teachers became students, and then we went back into our classrooms and we learned what it really meant to be a facilitator of an experience. And so through the training, we got to see what it's like to engage all your students through the building challenges, how to create an environment that's supportive for all students, what that looks like and what it sounds like, and then really what your role is as a facilitator.
It was very easy maintenance on the school end. They came in, brought all the materials, and teachers were able to walk away that day knowing exactly what to do and how to implement the BuildToExpress into their classrooms. It gave them a chance to work as a team, but it gave them a chance to, it kind of gave them permission for best practices of teaching. I think it let teachers kind of get out of their comfort zone.
Well, I think it's important because it really does lay a good foundation for what you can do, and then after that foundation has been laid, you can be as creative with the build as you want to be. But without that solid foundation, I don't think you'd feel as comfortable to be as creative as you'd want to be. So that foundational level is extremely important, of understanding what to expect from the children, how to get the most out of your students with that, and just the management piece as well was covered during that first training portion.
Appropriate for a wide variety of classrooms across many subject areas, BuildToExpress encourages educators to facilitate a stimulating learning experience and helps to cultivate a positive environment and achieve cross-curricular targets across the board.
We've had implementation in regular education settings, special education settings, upper grades, lower grades, even down a little bit in pre-kindergarten are just getting started. So we've had technology integration, we've had academically gifted students integrating. Our teachers of students with limited English proficiency have great successes in terms of building kids' vocabulary because they're having to justify and talk about what they're building, and they want to, so they've had lots and lots of success. We haven't had anyone not want to try, so that's a good thing.
It's being implemented in every single classroom in our school, and we are a pre-K through 5th grade school. Everyone wants to find a way to infuse BuildToExpress into their curriculum area.
I use BuildToExpress to teach literacy, science, social studies. We use it in technology. We also use it in writing.
I can fit a Lego build to any standard, and usually it ends up being cross-curricular. I had to build about a poem, so you would think that's a literacy standard, but it also became a little bit of a social studies standard, a little bit of a history lesson. So it kind of naturally branches out for you and hits the cross-curriculum.
You have to look at the curriculum, you have to look at your objectives and what it is that you're trying to accomplish, and you have to, have that interwoven into the standards you're trying to teach.
We use it a lot for mainly reasons of what we've lately been learning about.
And with the time constraints of school and the testing pressures, it provides that opportunity to go above and beyond and to work in teams and to have some autonomy in deciding how they're going to demonstrate their understanding of curriculum, and they don't get that anywhere else.
It fits into everything you're doing, it's just a different way to do it. BuildToExpress is not a program designed for a specific set of students. All of the schools implementing the method are unique and come with their own set of challenges, and yet they are each experiencing positive results.
They bring out a whole nother side to children. It's a different way of teaching and for the students to learn.
One of my students said to me once, "Lego bricks fill our minds." And I said, "What do you mean by that?" And she said, "It's like we get so many ideas." And it's so funny because at first they're timid about that because there's some safety in a right or wrong answer. But once they have that freedom of that it's open-ended, it's whatever your thoughts are, and that there is no wrong answer, they really love to work in that environment. And it just raises the level of creativity. The communication in the classroom is just excellent.
Because we get to use our imaginations and you can build anything.
Yes, we know that children are very curious little people, but how many outlets do they really have for expressing that curiosity? And the BuildToExpress gives them that sort of outlet to be those curious people that they are just by nature.
I think that it has really transformed our students' language. I think it's transformed their ability to express themselves in ways that they may not even realize themselves. It's something that all students can do. No matter what your ability level is, no matter what your academic level, no matter, if you're having a bad day, if you're, just not on your A game, you can build something. They look forward to having a chance to share their model, and they look forward to having a chance for someone to listen to them.
What one typically sees is that your more confident students raise their hand first to share their thoughts. The process with BuildToExpress gives everyone the same level playing field.
BuildToExpress has impacted my students in a great way. My students learn that being creative, sharing their voice, expressing themselves, just sharing with everybody in general is a fun thing to do. So it doesn't matter what kind of background you come to, BuildToExpress naturally differentiates for you. And the great thing is, and the kids will tell me this, that they love to listen to each other share because they get to learn from others. They get to learn what everybody else is thinking. They get to learn more about their peers. It really strengthens the classroom relationships that you have in your room, and it creates that family atmosphere that all teachers want for their classrooms.
I learn about other people and their ideas, and I get to see Mrs. Hardy's happy face and other people's happy faces.
Children really listening deeply to the thoughts and ideas of others and going, wow, I never thought that way, or why did you use that brick? Why did you build this to represent that? So children are sharing their ideas, they're listening to one another, they're collaborating in ways that I never thought possible in an elementary school.
We listen with our eyes, ears, and heart.
And they really do care about each other, and they want to hear what everybody else has to say as well.
Kids can generalize what they're doing in here to the real world, and that's what we're trying to do in education. We're not trying to teach them to pass a test. We want them to go out and be productive citizens and be competitive in the job market, and this kind of instruction is what's going to equip them to do that.
There's no price tag that you can put on what I have seen happen as a result of providing this for our children. I've been in education 34 years. This is a gift. It is a gift of expression, a gift of confidence, a gift of collaboration, a gift of higher order thinking and problem solving. It's a gift of understanding, and there is absolutely nothing else like it out there to bring about conversation and understanding and appreciation for one another's ideas. And the bottom line, the academics are soaring as a result of us finding ways to infuse it into every curriculum area in the school.